Hi, my name's John. Welcome to yet another Sunday night nightcap. Tonight's nightcap, I've got one or two different jobs going on that I normally do. Not a great deal of machining. I do machine a small lathe tool post for a lad. Sorry, it's not a tool post, a small lathe tool holder. Really hard. I machine that in a 4-jaw chuck. Just bore a hole through it for him. I've got a little bit of video of that, and I also do a welding job for a lad, or at least a TIG brazing job for a lad on a cast iron casting. I show quite a lot of that. This weekend, I've been away all weekend with Richard with the steam wagon. Today we took it from Beamish, where it lives, up to a farm near Kibblesworth, where it stops during the winter. Well, we can work on it. I've got a lot of footage of that. I'll take some good bits out and put some bits of that in. When I was at Beamish, I also got some decent shots. There's a blacksmith doing some work. I got some great shots of a loco coming out the loco shed, but unfortunately the bastard cameras wouldn't focus, so I can't really use that. Debsy's just finished doing the draw for the clock gauge draw that we set away last week, so she's going to announce the winner of that a little bit later on.
Hi everybody, I think you all know that I'm Deb, John's good wife, and I hope you're all well. And tonight I'm doing the draw for John. This is a DTI indicator, and like all good wives, I really know what it does. There we go, and this is our hat. So there we go, so the lucky winner is the bottom or the middle. There we go. I have Ed Ginsberg. Okay, so well done Ed. John will obviously email you to get the right address to send your indicator to, so champion. Okay, and just in case I'm not allowed on again, I hope you all have a good Christmas and all the best for the new year. Bye.
The lad I did the welding job for brought one or two quite interesting items down. I'll bring the camera in, show you what they were, and I think what I'll do another draw this week on one of the items he brought down. Quite an interesting item. He brought some nice bearing scrapers, really old, proper gear. I mean, I've got quite a few of them. There's two here I haven't got that shape, but one of them I'll do a giveaway on, so anybody that wants it, same as last 2 or 3 times, that's my email address up there. Just send your name to my email address, your name will go into a hat, along with all the names that went in for the last 3 draws. Debsy once again will pick a name out. If your name is picked, I'll post it off to you anywhere in the world free of charge. Just a little thing to say thank you for all the support I've had off all my viewers. This is what came in with a lad that I did the welding job for. Some real genuine emery paper. I remember this stuff when I was an apprentice. It was, if you got a sheet of emery paper out of the store, it was like some sort of miracle. That's the proper stuff, cloth backed, 90 grit, Atlas brand. To make it out, you can tear it into thin strips, and you can use it for polishing on the leather or whatever. Used to wrap it around a little mandrel and use them in a drill for modifying cylinder heads. Well, I've certainly got enough there to probably last me the rest of my time. These are the scrapers he sent us, bearing scrapers. Real nice ones. That one looks like it appears to be made out of a file, that one. Real good quality, all English. I'm going to keep those 3. In this one, I'm sure he won't mind if I do a giveaway on that. So as I've already said, if you want a chance to win that, just send us an email as your name. If you've entered the last 3 draws, you're already going for that one. I've got a job to do here, a simple enough job. It's actually a tool post of a smallish lathe, and what I've got to do is bore that hole out. I think it's the 18mm. The lad sent us an adapter to 18mm to the same depth as that. Little jig is sent us. The problem I'm going to have with this is I think it's going to be hard. Try it with a fire on it. It's hard. I've got some decent tips. I've got some solid carbide end mills. First thing to do is put it in the 4-jaw chuck and see if I can in fact machine it. It could be another one of them jobs I wish I'd never seen, but I hope not. This is a nice simple way to get something centered into a 4-jaw chuck fairly accurately before you start with a clock gauge even. Just use a centre. You've already got a nice centre hole. Just use a centre to hold it nice and snug against the face of the chuck. You just nip each jaw up so that's just touching. See, I've got jaw protectors on. Not to protect the jaws as much as protect the piece we're working on. Seeing that, I think it's that hard I couldn't mark it if I wanted to do. Right, we're going to nip on each jaw, so that's going to get us somewhere reasonably well lined up. Right, next thing is to put a centre into there and bring the tailstock centre into the centre of that one, like that. And we can put a clock gauge on this face here and clock it in. Somebody mentioned on a video I did I was actually using a live centre on there to clock it in with, and on the end of the live centre it's got an Allen bolt because it's too short to push out the most taper on the lathe, and I had that Allen bolt in there and this end was wobbling around seemingly. Anyway, there's no wobblies around with this one. So I'll set my clock gauge up on there and get it dialed in. Right, hopefully you can see the clock gauge right there. We've basically got 5 thou run out. So all you do, you find your high jaw, which is that one, which is basically between these two. And nip this one up a little bit. Once again, find the high point, which is there. That one. We've got something going now. High one. That's absolutely bollocks on that. If I ever get to America, I hope I can do that. Anyway, we'll nip each one up and turn now. It's bound to move a little bit because it's not actually that tight in the chuck yet. I didn't expect to get it as accurate as quickly as that. High one again. Okay, that's pretty good. Within 2 or 3 tenths anyways. As good as I'm going to get it. Not bad. I'm going to have an exploratory try at it with the tip tool just to see what happens. It is machinable. It's hard, but it's machinable. I don't think that tool's going to last very long, but at least it is definitely machinable. That surprised me that it's actually machined at all. I need to measure the depth it needs to be cut to. Yeah, it'll be 6.5 mil. Right, so I'll go in for 6.5 mil just so I've got a that tip's actually surviving quite well. 20 foul cut there, 20 foul side or half a mil, depending on how you want to look at it. It's nearly out the size, so I've increased the speed of the lathe a little bit, going back in the same setting, just a spring cut. It's definitely putting a better finish on. And I've still got to put another half mil on the depth. Very near. What I'll do now, I'll get the depth down to what I need it. It's pretty good. It's an easy fit, it's not a slack fit. I'll just break that edge there. Just going to put a countersink tool in there just to break the edge. It's got a really sharp edge on it. This pivots onto a lathe cross slide or a lathe compound slide. That's hard, that doesn't want to play. It's really hard. Oh. People often ask us how I get close-up shots. Basically like this. See the camera's hanging on the sky hook here, and I've got a bright light shining as well. This is actually boring out the tool holder block. Just a job. Oh, you bastard!